Gowise air fryer. I took this air fryer apart to try to stop the beeping sound that is scaring my dog. I got it all apart, so I'm going to put it back together to show you how I put it back together. First, I'm going to show you the beep and how I fixed the beeping sound. Now, this is the first time I've ever done a recording. I'm doing it with a phone, and I don't know how to pause it, so I'm going to keep recording even when I set the phone down to do something. Alright, so first of all, I'm going to grab this piece here. I'm going to plug it in. I'm going to set the phone down and plug this piece in to the board. Keep in mind, I have the air fryer unplugged the whole time. So I just plugged this thing back into the board. Where the heck is it? It can only go in one way because of the plastic. Alright, I'm just setting this up against the air fryer. I have cardboard on the counter so I don't scratch it and stuff like that. So I'm going to plug this in. I put my dog outside, otherwise it would just freak out and get scared. So I'm plugging this in. You hear that beep? Okay. I unplugged it. All kinds of high voltage in here, so just do everything with it unplugged. So this little square round thing here is the beeping mechanism. Now what I did, well, I'm just going to unplug this again to get it out of the way. You push that little tab and you pull up. So here's what I did to stop the beeping. I took a little pocket knife. Watch out for the wires. I took a little pocket knife and I just put it underneath the black part of it and just pried up slightly. Worked it around just to between the black thing and the board, and there it goes. It popped up. So this brass colored piece was on this part here, just like this. Just like that. And then the top has a notch in it. It has a notch in it right there that lines up with a notch in here to put it back on. Anyway, I just leave this piece out. This piece, I'll save it if I ever need to beep again. And then I just put this black piece back on with the notch facing towards that white plug and just snap it back down just so I don't lose it. I know this is a terrible video, but it's my first time. And I don't have video equipment or editing stuff or anything like that. That's why I'm keeping this thing rolling. Alright, now I'm going to set this down and plug my keypad back in. Alright, now my keypad's plugged back in. Now when I plug this in, it should make no beeping sound. Plug it in here. And there you go, no beep. So I unplug it again, unplug the keypad, so what I'm going to do now is just put it all back together. I'll show you how I put it together. Let me put this somewhere where I won't lose it. I'll show you how I put it back together so you can figure out how to take it apart. I wasn't sure if I was going to get it apart or not. I was just fumbling and bumbling until I got it apart. But I'll show you how to put it back together. That way you can reverse engineer taking it apart. So I got my keypad. I'm going to put it back in the top cover. Now I got to set this down. I'm putting it in back in. I'm trying to hold the phone with one hand and do this with the other. Hold on. Drop my screwdriver. Alright, so I'm putting this back in here like this. Then, I can set this down. There's a black piece. There's a black piece here. I had to feed the wire through that hole. That goes on the back side because this goes in through here. This goes